Hello everyone, Chris here with Platinum Reviews, and today I have the newest Platinum Review for you guys. I'm going to be doing a Platinum Review on Wreckfest for PlayStation 5. Now, if you do not know what a Platinum Review is, that is where I Platinum the game. I get all the trophies and then I review it. That way you get a full review and not some half-assed review. Also, I took a little bit of time with this Platinum Review because I didn't know how I wanted to approach it. Normally with my reviews, I'm kind of serious. I don't like to joke around too much just because I want to put the time and effort into the review and make sure it's a good review, blah, 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 blah. I feel like Wreckfest doesn't take itself serious, and because of that, I'm going to make a goofy review for this goofy-ass game. Let me know in the comments below if you like this format. That way, I'm always trying to improve my reviews and make my channel better. So I want to know if this review format is better, if I just don't take it seriously and I joke around. So let me know in the comments below what you think. And without further ado, I present to you the Wreckfest Platinum Review. Now, the greatest thing I have ever heard in my life was that one fine day with a wolf and a purr. I said purr. I didn't even say purr correctly. I can't say purr, man. That's crazy. I was going to do the cat dog theme song, but then I messed up a word, so we're not even going to do the cat dog theme song. This is Wreckfest. It doesn't make any sense, and neither does this review, guys. This is motherfucking Wreckfest. It's a racing game. Now, the biggest thing about racing games, the one thing about racing games that can make and break a racing game is the racing aspect. If you get even, I love racing games. Let's start with that. I love racing games. But if you get the mechanics wrong on a racing game, your game will be trash right off the bat. There's no saving it. You can't have a shitty racing game. That's like saying, oh, I got this first person shooter, but it sucks. Like, no, you have to have the mechanics straight. I think racing games are very, very finicky because there's a fine line on if you get the mechanics correct or if you don't. And if you get them correct, you have a chance for a great, great game. If you get them wrong, your game's going to be garbage. And, oh, Wreckfest, you silly motherfuckers, you did it. You did it. This is a, I don't know if you can hear that clapping. Let's be clapping because they did it. This game plays amazing. I was so impressed playing this game. There are so many things that I can talk positively about the gameplay in the game. I did not have any issues when driving around. The handling was great. The cars moved the way I wanted them to move. When I hit dirt, it felt like, okay, this dirt is taking me this way with this drift. And I could, it worked. It worked so perfectly. I think they nailed the gameplay perfectly on this game. Now, one cool thing, too, is with it being on PlayStation 5, they added DualSense control ability. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Doability. We'll say that. They added a lot of really, really cool features using the DualSense controller. Not only when your car's driving do you feel the backfire from your exhaust in the trigger to where your trigger kind of bounces up, but when you're drifting along the dirt, depending on which way you're drifting, is how you feel the dirt on the controller. It is truly magnificent playing this game and feeling what that DualSense controller does, especially for this being a early game for the PS5. Really, really impressed with the playability of the controller. Now, another aspect about the gameplay that is just beautiful. I don't even know. Was that a horse? That was a horse, I think. Just awesome. Is with it being Wreckfest, you would think, and this is exactly what I thought going into this game. I was like, oh, cool. A clone of Burnout. Whoa, cool. Good job. It's not a clone of Burnout at all. And that was one thing that I was very close. Whenever I originally wasn't going to play it at all. And then I was like, all right, we'll give it a chance. We'll give it a chance. It's probably going to be just like Burnout. I like Burnout. We'll try it. It's nothing like Burnout. Burnout, I feel like the main objective of Burnout is to destroy all the other vehicles. This is more race first, destroy later. Your cars can get destroyed while racing. And one really cool feature about Wreckfest is as you're going, depending on what damage your car sustains, and in what area can affect your car's performance. So if you keep getting hit on the right side, it can damage your tires on the right side. If you keep slamming into stuff, it can make issues with your ignition, make issues with your, I'm not a car person, with your driving abilities. It'll mess you up. yeah, it'll make it to where your car doesn't perform correctly. If your car gets real fucked up, it'll start like sputtering out, and you can feel that in the trigger, and it's just like, whoa, whew, this is cool, but not cool at the same time because then you're gonna get fucked up. You can change the the tuning of your car, which a lot of games when you tune your car, you don't really feel a huge difference. I felt a huge difference when tuning my car, depending on what I was doing, what I was trying to accomplish in the race. Tuning my car made a huge, huge difference, and I was highly, highly surprised with that. Now, let me tell you something else about Wreckfest right quick. Wreckfest, like I said, does not take itself seriously. So, you can be on a tractor, you can be on a John Deere, you can be on a combine, you can be on a lawnmower, you can be on a bus. I said a bus. You can be on two buses. No, you can drive a bus. You can drive a tractor. They even have a sofa car. A sofa car. You can be on a couch hitting motherfuckers. This game does not take itself serious, and it's so cool because each of these vehicles perform very, very good. Like you're driving them, and it feels like you're driving a couch. Just whew, I could talk on and on and on about how impressed I am with this game. Now, my biggest issue, my biggest gripe of this game, minus the issues I had with the online servers, because I played it when it first launched, and I had issues with it kicking me out and whatnot. Normal stuff for launch stuff. I had a big issue about the campaign in the game. It's dull. It's boring. There's nothing to it. No meat and bones to it. It's just racing. And while that's good, I feel like it would have been nice to customize your character, make him do something, just change him up in any way. I feel like it kind of distanced me from the driver and just put me into the car, which not isn't necessarily a bad thing, but some sort of addition to the campaign. Now you can customize your vehicle, you can upgrade your car, stuff like that. But I feel like it's dumbed down. I don't really feel like it's great customizational options, which makes the career kind of lackluster. Why am I doing these races when I'm just going to unlock a better car in a few races, and this money I'm getting is pretty much going to nothing? I had races where I didn't even have to upgrade my car. I don't even think I upgraded it till later on in the campaign because I was getting new cars and my cars were fast and I didn't have to worry about it. So I feel like upgrading your car is pretty much pointless and the career is pretty much pointless. Now, talking about your character, while we're on that subject, the character, when your vehicle gets destroyed, I don't even know how to word this because it's just so goofy. I had it where my vehicle got smushed in the front. It got smushed, and so did my character. My character was smushed, and I was like, that doesn't make sense. So, yeah, the whole vehicle, the front end was smushed in, and my character was smushed in too. So I think the destruction of your vehicle is kind of off with the character. I was like, oh, okay, this is what we're doing. And yeah, very, very weird. As far as the racetracks, I think there's a large amount of racetracks, different types of racetracks, dirt, pavement, stuff like that. And they make them to where you go one way, then you go in reverse, and then they cut it down. There's a good variation of racetracks. Kind of gets stale towards the end of the campaign, but the campaign's kind of boring in itself. So I would like to see that improved. I'd like to see the character improvements and stuff like that. But I would be very excited for a sequel to this. Now, I think my biggest praise for Wreckfest is the music. Man, I was going into this like, man, they're gonna have some hillbilly shit. It's gonna be country. Like this is gonna be some rough music. And the fact that you have a killer soundtrack with no big names at all, or they could be big names, I just don't know the motherfuckers. But with no big names at all, none of them. And you got me jamming. Like there's a song where it's like pouring gasoline, gasoline, and I was just jamming out. My wife was like, why are you singing this song? And she's like, she's just singing the same thing. And I'm like, shut up, back up. This is my jam. She was trying to hurt my jam. Like, you don't do that. You do not do that with the jam. So, yeah, I was just singing. I was like, pouring gasoline, gasoline. That song is fire, man. That is a beautiful song, and it just hits. And there's a few songs like that where you're just like, man, this song's dope. This song's dope. And I was highly impressed with the music in this. I'm not even joking, especially for it to not have big hits. Like you expect when you're playing Need for Speed and stuff like that, where you're gonna have big hit songs and stuff like that. What's popular nowadays. I've not heard any of these songs, and I thoroughly enjoyed the music. I really think the game is solid, very, very solid. and I was highly, highly impressed with it. There's multiple game modes too. You can race, you can do demolition derby, which I think is the funnest portion of this game. Where it's just a huge demolition derby. You can choose different cars. I mean, there's a lot to do in this game, and a lot of positives to it. I think it does have a really, really good replayability to it, and I highly enjoyed the game. Now, as far as the review of Wreckfest, I would give it a 8.5 out of 10. I had a lot of fun with it. I think it had a great soundtrack, and they got the racing down. Marvelous. My issues were with the servers when the game first launched, and destruction of the cars, and just the lackluster campaign. I feel like the game has a lot of potential for a potential sequel that I would definitely see myself getting. And yeah, bravo, bravo on this fun racing game. Yeah. Uh, as far as the platinum, it's not a difficult platinum. You just have to get through the campaign and play the multiplayer. The multiplayer requires you to beat 20 races. Very easily done. All you have to, I think it's 20 races. I don't know, I've slept since then. But all you have to do, start a match on the slowest, or not the slowest, the shortest racetrack. Put it to one lap to finish, and then go at it. Hopefully, you'll get somebody. If you know somebody who wants to play, both of you can do it, and you can just grind out the trophy. If you need help with the platinum trophy, with that multiplayer trophy, I do not mind helping anybody with trophies. So let me know in the comments below. I'll re-download the game and I'll help you out. I do not mind at all. So let me know if you guys have any questions about the game. Let me know in the comments below. I'd give the platinum trophy, difficulty wise, a 2 out of 10. It is not difficult as long as you're good at racing games. That's it for me, though. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Let me know if you want me to continue being goofy in my reviews or to increase the goofiness. This was a mild goofy. This was like Goof Troop. I didn't go full Goof Troop. I just went, half Goof Troop. So I was like Max from Goofy movie. And if you want me to go full on Goofy, let me know, and we can do it. Yuck. And yeah, just let me know in the comments below what you guys think. If you like my more serious reviews, let me know, and you will never hear me crack another joke like that again, or do that Goofy thing, because that was weird. But yeah, you guys have a good rest of your day, and as always, keep getting those trophies.